Greetings viewers. Welcome to the Mai Museum of Art in Chiang Mai. Let's check it out on CoffeeChillTV. So look at that beautiful Volkswagen Beetle. You know, reminds me of, and it's a bit of an old school reference, Herbie the Love Bug. That's one of the first movies that I ever saw, Herbie the Love Bug, in the 1970s. It's a great movie too. I don't think it's aged very well, but this Volkswagen Beetle, yeah, there you go. The Volkswagen, Hitler's car. I'm not going to talk about that here, but you got to be impressed with the artwork, haven't you? So I'm always a bit partial to a good mural, as well as an interactive storyboard display. Love that. In English and in Thai, the interactive display, and yeah, look at that, guys. I would describe that artwork as new age and busy. I tell you what, guys, if you are traipsing around Chiang Mai City, you will see some fantastic street art. But this is a nice mural, isn't it? Wonder what it all means. And we got some other punters upstairs too, like that. A couple of locals, got a farang there. Good to see. Talking about murals, here's a King Kong size mural. That's got to be abstract art, hasn't it? Let's go have a closer look. Wow, super busy, super colourful. Bit of a fusion of words and images, and yeah, kind of, it's not an even texture either, which I like. Look at that. What a cool mural this is. So I just made a pit stop at the unisex toilets. Now, I remember in the 1990s, 2000s, Ally McBeal, they had a unisex toilet in the office. It was quite a revolutionary concept at the time, but there you go, guys, brothers and sisters, in you go. Immaculately maintained in there as well. So folks, it's beautiful and cool in this section of the Mai Museum of Contemporary Art, Chiang Mai. And you know what I'm liking about this museum? Besides the fact that the displays are, well, they're quite curious, let's be honest. It's spacious. I've come here on a Sunday and yeah, there's a few other little punters in here with me, but you know, by and large, I've got run of the house. There you go. There's some contemporary nudes there. Interesting. So you got a lot of isms here. Socialism, communism. Well, there's the bottom of the barrel, you know. Socialism kills motivation, and communism, it just kills. So yeah, I detest socialism, and communism I detest even more. Those you know, are all about collectivism and the power of the state. I believe in individualism and the power of the individual. That's just me, guys. That's just me. What about you, if you wish to opine? So it's interesting. You could, warning, dad joke is coming. You could go bananas trying to pick up the subtle differences and discrepancies in the different versions of the one person's face, with the different gestures, hair and the colours. And you know what, folks, I love museums. And I love this sort of art, because when I was a young whippersnapper, when I was in high school, there was a time when I dreamt of becoming a cartoonist. I was actually pretty good at drawing. I still like to doodle and sketch, but yeah, the ship's flown. I ended up working in finance. That's about as far removed as the arts as you can get, I reckon. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm liking this. It's a cool museum, guys. I only decided this morning to come and visit. I like a good echo too. I only decided this morning to come and visit this place. Bit of a bonus. Bit of a bonus. There you go. So you got the video screen in the background ahead of the statue, the object, and you know, what does it all mean, folks? What does it all mean? I don't really care. I'm liking it. I hope you are too. Folks, this is a surprise packet of a place. I didn't think it'd be this big coming in through the cafe and the gift shop. Marketing 101, if you own a museum, gift shop and souvenirs and cafe, you must go through and you must exit also through those areas. But guys, this is a surprise packet. I only made a decision this morning, spur of the moment, to come and visit, and what an eclectic mix, guys. I mean, yes, it's modern, it's contemporary, we've got that, but you've got photographs, artwork, you've got abstract art, more realistic sort of art. You've got, you know, physical displays like the Volkswagen Beetle at the front. Okay, I comprehend that. What does that mean? I don't know what it means. That's the beauty in the art. And you've got paintings blended with objects. Some of it like a 3D effect. It kind of boggles the mind, doesn't it? Okay, we had the retro reference, 1970s Herbie the Love Bug at the start. As I look at this display, I'm going back to 1967, the year I was born, and the year of the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. One of the greatest albums of all time. Though actually, I wonder if Abbey Road was slightly better. That's a discussion for another day, but how's that, guys? Look at all the people. in that painting. You know, how cool is that? Wow. Let's take a closer look at some of the faces. So folks, we're in Asia, so you know, very much historical and mystical Asian figures are featured. I don't know a lot of them, to be honest, but I recognise these two guys. Don't remember their names, but you know, the famous Siamese twins. I remember, I think one of them got married. I don't know how that works. Do you just ignore the person you're conjoined to? But there you go. You spent a lot of time unpacking this one. We don't have that. We'll keep rolling. Okay guys, so this artwork, it's a little bit reminiscent of the great Australian artist, and he's also a musician and songwriter, Reg Mombassa from Mental as Anything. You can Google him up guys, Reg Mombassa, fantastic artist, and this artwork is kind of a little bit in the same neighbourhood of Reg's work. I'm liking it. There's a bit going on in there guys. What does it all mean? Once again, I have to interview the artist, but what have you got in there? You've even got the pyramids in the background. Interesting. So folks, let's wrap up this video, log this vlog right here, right now, with the busy mural. What an amazing picture that is, guys. Tell you what, guys, get off the beaten track. This is a surprise packet of a place, the Mai Museum of Contemporary Art, Chiang Mai. You know, it's probably about 10 clicks out of the central business district, not too far out, and hey, if you like your artwork, if you like your museums, like yours truly, come and check it out. And also, thank you for watching CoffeeChillTV. Hope to see you in the next one. All the best.